Hello, comrades. Commissar Bro here today with 50 years. That's right. This is an interesting little game. It's a very simple strategy game that you'll be able to pick up very quickly. It makes me think a lot of kind of like how Marble Age and pre-dynastic Egypt is. You know, it has a very simple economic model essentially. And yeah, I mean, basically, let's just actually look at the game because it'll probably take me about 5 seconds to explain how it works. So, essentially, you at the beginning of the game, you actually pick a country you want to play as, being the Americans, the French, the Russians, and so on and so forth, even the Romans and the Greeks. And from there, what you're actually trying to do is you're trying to get to year 50, and each turn is a year. From there, you build these buildings, as you can see here, with the chicken farm, barracks, town hall, forester's hut, so on. Each building has specific benefits and so on. So, for example, the forester's hut, with the upgrades that I have to it at this point, gives me +2 food, and I also get +50 gold per year from it, but it costs 800 gold to build. And currently, I'm getting over basically 4,920 gold a turn. These are the 4 resources that are in the game. You've got gold, you've got wood, you've got basically PopCap, which is food, and then you've got faith. And each one of these resources is used for different things, building specific units, for example. So gold can be acquired by not only just building like the forester's hut or whatever, but actually by recruiting more peasants. The more peasants you have, though, eventually, basically the higher your PopCap, you start to get less gold from actually doing that. There's kind of like an upkeep, essentially, which makes sense. So then you've got wood, which you can use to recruit archers and druids and so on and so forth. And then you've got, again, faith, which will allow you to recruit exorcists and paladins and so on. Again, it's a very simple game, and just kind of explaining it, like, so what's the point? Again, you're trying to get to year 50, and you're trying to scout out all of these various places. As you can see, I'm probably not going to get to that location because I messed up. And did not continue scouting. I didn't focus on it. There are battles in this game as well. There's a purpose for building these units. So let's end a couple years here to see if we have a battle. Here we go. Looks like we are attacked. So all of our units are here on the field, and we are fighting a pretty big army. So let's go into it and see how we do. Yeah, our healers healed themselves, luckily. Oh, we lost an exorcist. Hopefully he resurrects. Can he resurrect? Yes, he did. So we lost 1 guy. We took out 5 archers, 6 swordsmen, 1 knight. So the fights, as you can see, they play by themselves. It makes me think a lot of how the combat in Dominions is. So a very simple little display there of the actual combat. We're going to end another year, go into another fight. This one's going to be even easier than the last one. And boom, shakalaka, we got some more faith points. Here is the belief system that exists in the game. Beliefs are essentially like your technologies. You pick your tree and you go down it. There's different... basically, you've got the miners, and then you've got like the forest, the Temple of Defenders, essentially, and the Equality Church. And then you've got like the Pantheon of Fat Chickens. And as you go down, you know, there's different things. So basically, if you go down the Pantheon of Fat Chickens, you can get zombie chickens. That's right, zombie chickens that will help you fight in a battle. And you can even summon the Chicken Devil himself, but you'll lose your soul by the end of the game. This is a weird game, but it's actually pretty fun. Like, I like how simple it is. And I absolutely adore these types of games. And we just built this a Sky City there. Boom. So we're making all sorts of things now. Unfortunately, I'm not making a whole lot of money, though, so that's kind of like my biggest complaint right now. Fight! Go forth, my children, and just continue to destroy everything that you come across. Wonderful! More faith, more destruction. I'm currently only playing on easy, so keep that in mind. This game is a lot. There are different difficulty levels. Let's summon us an angel, baby! That's right. God is an angel. I'd kind of like to see that in a fight. I wonder how badass that is. And then next I want to build the Hydra Pond. We're going to build that on the next turn. Ooh, 4 Hydras. That's not good. Oh, those are tough opponents right there. Ooh, we're actually losing units, and we just lost our angel. No, we didn't. Our angel's back there. Just hanging out, being cool. How many guys did we lose? We lost 2 knights, 2 exorcists, and 2 swordsmen. But thankfully, 2 of the knights got resurrected, so we can just recruit more dudes. 1 additional unit of any kind can be hired. Alright, so we are going to hire another knight, and more swordsmen. And okay, build a barracks. All right, and get that. All right, wonderful. Get us. Oh, we need more faith. We don't have enough faith. That's okay though. We'll recruit those. Get us another angel. Get us another unicorn. Get us another minotaur. And boom. And 1 more knight. And boom. We's goods. We just keep fighting these battles. So this is basically 50 years. It's a very simple game. It is kind of like a roguelike game. Essentially, it's curated to a sense. So it can be a little bit on the rails. You have to build things in a specific order, in a specific way. It's not as fine-tuned as, like, from what I can tell anyway, it's not as fine-tuned as pre-dynastic Egypt or Marble Age, but it does seem to follow a similar pattern as that. And for the most part, I would recommend the game. Again, I like simplistic games such as this. Oh, we're all really tiny now. That's no bueno. But we are still completely wrecking face. Jeez, that was barely even a fight. That's right, scroll of shrinking. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 turns until we get there, and we have exactly that left. So actually, I think we might be able to just finish this game out real quick in this video and see what happens at the end, because I haven't actually seen what happens at the end. This is my first real playthrough, and it's we've got 6 militias. We have the peasants, archers, druids, yeah, yes, and some angels. What are we gonna do? We could build. Well, we built the Hydra's Pond, so now we got us some Hydras. Hell yeah! All right, wonderful. And just 2 more turns. We'll fight all these people. Well, that's actually a really big army. But again, our army is just completely specced out, so we're good. This is kind of why I went so heavy on gold at the very beginning of the game, is because I want to make sure that I was pretty much unstoppable. Let's do the Force Fury. All right, we have this maxed out. No, we still need more faith. We can construct another building, though. Must construct additional pylons. What do we want to do? We want to build more? No, we don't want to do that. We want to do barracks. Get more swordsmen. No, I want more archers. I like archers. Yeah. All right, got us a bunch more archers. End the year. We'll fight another battle. Wreck face. Like, our army's so big now that we're just like barely doing anything. All right, so we could hire more tigers. No, we can't actually. Well, we get more exorcists. Let's get them. There we go. All right. I dig it. I'm kind of just rushing through at this point to just hurry up and get through. I want to see how the game ends. Look at all these militiamen that were joining our side that are dying. Oh, well, we won. And we got 2 militiamen out of it. So we're building up a huge army of militia here that are just completely blocking up everything. We got 15,000. We built another Sky City. Why not? Doesn't matter. We can have another angel. There we go. Got us 3 angels now. All right, in the year. Fight. Go in, boys. Show them the wrath. All right. And last turn, I think. Do we want to build anything? We don't really have that much money, so here we go. A big enemy army of swordsmen, and we just go in deep and hard and just completely smack that tail, boy. Oh, that was beautiful. Wonderful. So is that the final battle? All right, so let's make sure all of our stuff is good to go. We have a fully fledged out army, and we're about to go deep. Build me another Minotaur's maze. Give me another Minotaur. All right, let's go. Here we go. Oh, that's a lot of enemy. That's a lot of enemy swordsmen right there. Oh. Yeah, we're definitely going to win this fight. So I guess the higher the difficulty, the harder the game gets. So it could be really interesting to actually see how hard the game can actually be. Boom! We survived for 50 years. That's right. Victory as the Americanos. All right, so that's 50 years. It's a very simple game, and again, it is a game by Sasha Golovkin, and I really dig the aesthetic for the game. It would be interesting to see what else gets added on. One of the big things about it is it does actually have Steam Workshop capabilities, so you can mod stuff into it, which is going to be incredibly interesting to see as well. I really do like these simple type games, which are kind of like simple economic type bits. So I would recommend it on that alone, because I am a fan of that type of stuff. Anyway, this has been CB, and I'll see you next time.